Hello and welcome to Ford Park on this Thursday evening. We're about to witness two games, the first of which is the Yarra Junior Youth Girls take on Oakleigh Chargers, and then the second game which follows after about 7:15, which will be the Youth Boys against Oakleigh Chargers as well. Just waiting for the toss to happen and we had the team of the years announced last night, and for the girls we had four from Heidelberg, 3 from Fitzroy, 2 from Kew Comets, 2 from Hawthorn Citizens, 2 from St Mary's, 2 from Surrey Park, and 2 from Whitehorse Colts as well, just to headline the team list. We had captaining today for Yarra Juniors, Emily Gilchrist, who was best on ground in her premiership for Heidelberg against Fitzroy just a couple of weeks ago. So YJFL will be kicking to the right of your screen and Oakleigh to the left. Got Skinner in the ruck for Oakleigh up against Pont for Yarra Junior. So that was Norris. Just going to have a repeat ball up here. Bit of a nil draw in the ruck there as Norris's tap was stifled. Leading the race to the ball there was Backer. Backer lays a nice tackle, we'll have a ball up. With Yarra Junior getting the first clearance, it's going to head inside 50. Picking up the ball for Oakleigh was Johnson. Couldn't find a teammate though, and Maslin picked it up for YJFL. And we'll have a ball up just about 50 metres out from Yarra Junior's goals. We'll have another ball up again, 50 metres out from YJFL's goals. Good hit out there to Norris. Going to have a looking to pass here, and she's looking for Fionn one and couldn't take the mark though. An intercept mark taken by Ganji from Oakleigh. Nice fist there by Koda Goda, who was the best and fairest this season for the youth girls. Fern one with the hit out down. Got numbers around the ball here, Yarra. Ridewood getting the hands out, looking for a teammate, couldn't quite get there, and Oakleigh's going to escape here through Rundle. Got a handball, didn't get the target. Going to have a ball up. Good pressure early by Yarra. They look to lock the ball inside their forward 50. Bit of a nil draw in the ruck there. The ball's just bumbling around at the moment. Tied 50. Nice. I thought it was going to be intercept mark taken there, but a good spoil in the end. Trying to clear there was Robbins, but couldn't quite get the connection she wanted. Going to have a ball up. Not quite. The ball ends up coming out. Intercepted by Maslin. She's going to have a shot here. She's about 30 out. It's going to be a hard one. Looking for her teammate in the square in Fern one and couldn't quite. That is a behind to Yarra. Just the first score of the match. Couple of minutes played in the first quarter here. She's going to intercept it here, Fern one, and she's going to have a shot on goal. Just offline, and that's out of bounds on the full, but they're looking dangerous early here. Yarra are. Going to go long on the outer side, and the ball's going to trickle out for a throw in. About 50 metres out from Yarra's goal. Doing well on the ruck there was Skinner again, and as Yarra looked to get it inside 50, tucked up against the boundary line, and we'll have another throw in. We've seen plenty of those so far. It's a bit of a warm night here in Ivanhoe. Trying to catch it out of the ruck there, I think it was Bird, but she wasn't going anywhere. Bird with the hit out. Going to have to come out with it here. They're going to be clean, Oakleigh. Trying to dive on the ball there was Doddle. We're going to have another ball up. As Yarra's pressure has been pretty good so far. We're just living in their end as we have another ball up. Pick up the ball on the other side. Might have been in the back. Umpire said let it go. Umpire said dangerous tackle. Go in the way of Oakleigh. Pass was cut off there. It was good pressure. Again through Yarra. The umpire's picked out a high tackle. They're going to look to get it inside now. Too far out. Going to look to the square. Looking for Fern one and couldn't quite get the mark. Kept it in front of them and they've missed. It's their second behind Yarra Junior. Hot start but not able to convert yet. Looking to intercept there was Ridewood. She has. She's going to get it straight back in 50. It's a nice kick. Couldn't quite get it to her intended target, who was Burke. And they're going to come out. Oakley's going to come out here through Robbins. Going to go back in the corridor though. Hargraves is there to meet it. Taking the mark. Got a lot of players calling for it. She finds an easy pass. Well, yep, she's going to have to take her kick again. Go behind the mark. So Hargraves a bit too far out to score. And look to get it to about 20 metres out. She was looking for Fern one and again couldn't quite get it. And she's going to keep the ball in front of her though, which is important. She's going to have a try and look to get it back in the corridor, but nice smother by Oakleigh, and we'll see the ball over for a throw in about 30 metres out from Yarra's goal. Nice hit out there by Skinner. Tackled straight away, and we'll have another ball up. Neither team really giving much space to the opposition, which is what we like to see. Ball spilled out. Umpire's going to say play on. And yet another ball up. Good hit out down by Harris of Oakleigh. Not to anyone's real advantage though. Maybe another ball up about 40 metres out from Yarra's goal. As the lights are coming on here now at Ford Park. Nice clearance there by Skinner. But it was chopped off straight away, and there's a heap of players around the ball here. Thought the umpire was going to ball it up. It took a while to blow the whistle and eventually got there. That was Norris with a strong hit out, but it was straight over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Nice hit out down there for Harris. But we'll have another throw in. It's been a highly contested game so far. Getting the clearance there was Skinner, and it's going to come straight back the other way. As Yarra look to get it back inside 50. They're going to go backwards to go forward. There's Gilchrist. Nice kick off the boot, searching for a teammate. Couldn't quite find it. The ball's in forward 50 now. With a nil draw in the ruck. We'll have another ball up. About 50 out from Yarra's goal. The ball's been living down this end. Oakleigh look to clear here through the other side. Looking for Cockrell. Is the ball going to sit for... Nice. Well done there by Coda Goda. She's going to get it straight back inside 50 for Yarra. There's Pont. Can she pick the ball up? She can. She gets a handball out. It's straight to Oakleigh, and it's going to come straight back the other way, and that's Gilchrist there taking a nice mark. She's going to get it back inside 50. Looking for a teammate there in Widewood. She's going to get it out to the hot spot, trying to take a mark there. Fern Wannen's looking busy, dangerous. Got the handball out just in time. Can they convert here? And they can, and they do. And that was through Sophie Pont. Yarra Junior kicked the first goal of the game, and that is now 1-8, leading Oakleigh yet to score. That absolutely controlled the ball in there. Forward 50 for the last, this opening 10 minutes of the quarter, and Oakleigh haven't seen it down their end at all, but they finally got some reward for effort. There, Yarra kicking the first goal through Pont. I see that down for Oakleigh, looking to get the clearance of Skinner. She was tackled straight away, still got a kick away. Coda Goda. It's got the ball now. It's going to come in the middle. Bit of a risky pass. Met by a few Oakleigh players, and they're going to look to get it forward there through Martin. He lays the tackle and holding the ball. Took too long to get rid of it. Got a couple of players screaming for it. Fitzpatrick tried to spoil but couldn't quite get there in time. This is Skinner having a kick too up far out. Looking for a teammate, almost finds her. Didn't quite bring the mark down. The ball's going to spill out. Had a shot on goal from Martin. It's kind of crossed the face for a behind. That's Oakleigh's first score and their first entry in forward 50. Fitzpatrick with the ball now, kicking out, looking for Widewood, who's had a fantastic season. The ball is just dribbled out of bounds there. About 50 out from Oakleigh's goal. Tackled straight away. Tackle led by Skinner. There was no prior. They're going to look to get inside 50 through Firth. Looking for a teammate. Couldn't quite find her. Can have a shot and goal, and it's behind. They're second behind Oakleigh, who are now 2 behinds, trailing Yarra 1 goal, 1-2-8. Fitzpatrick kicking out, finds a teammate. And look to go quickly now on the outer side. Trying to find Vincent there. There was an intercept mark taken by Oakleigh. Great contested mark taken down the line. They've got not many players, bar a couple of people at the top of the 50. So they're going to look to get it over the pack, and it's inside 50 now, about 30 metres out from goal. Get the hands off Oakleigh. They've got to be clean here. They've got players on. Has a shot at goal, and it goes through the middle. Skinner was involved there as well, giving the hands off, and Oakleigh have now kicked their first goal of the game. They're now 1-2-8 also. Yarra's had a lot of the play in Oakleigh in the last couple of minutes have really done anything forward to centre, but been efficient when they went forward. Doing well for Yarra was O'Brien. Ball's going to come out, tackle laid by backer for Oakleigh. Umpire's going to let the ball play on. Leading the race to the ball there was Fairchild for Yarra, and the ball is going to spill out now, and it's hanging on the other side of the boundary. Might be time left. They've got to get it inside 50. Probably not long left in the quarter, and nice intercept mark taken by Robbins of Oakleigh. He's going to look to go quickly, looking for a teammate there in Klein, and wasn't clean, and good tackle laid there by Pappas. And she's going to get up to a teammate. Couldn't quite have a shot. It was Delizio, who wasn't on target, and that was a behind. I think that was their third behind. We were 1-3-9, leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. So the game started to open up a bit more in this last couple of minutes. Ball's on the far side, working hard there for Oakleigh to get to it was Doddle, sorry. Cockrell was tackled, and the ball's going to spill over the boundary line for another ball up about 40 metres out from Yarra's goal. Bit of a nudge in Iraq O'Brien, but umpire said it was legal. Just have umpire's paid a trip, going the way of Oakleigh. In the way of Harris. It's a nice kick, but it's intercepted, and they're going to tackle there by Rydwood. Wasn't rewarded. Nice tackle there by Doddle, and holding the ball, and then she's going to pass it straight away, and it's intercepted, and it's going to come back the other way. Inside Yarra's 50 now. Nice tackle there, but it's going to come back for Yarra as if laying enormous pressure. High kick inside, going to be a nice easy mark. Oh no, she dropped it. Did Robbins of Oakleigh, and the ball spilled out. Can they be clean? Kodagoda's chasing a teammate there. He didn't get to lay the tackle in time, and have a ball up. She was looking dangerous there, Cody Dakota. As I mentioned before, she was the best and fairest for the youth girls. Gilchrist with the nice hands out. They're going to get it, and the siren just beats them. And it's quarter time here. And is YJFL youth girls are 139, leading Oakleigh 128. Yarra dominated most of the first quarter without any reward on the scoreboard. Oakleigh kicked a goal late. And so they have one goal apiece, but it is Yarra who look the better side at the moment, but Oakleigh certainly hung in there and join us for the second quarter after the break. Welcome back to the second quarter. It is the Yarra Junior Youth Girls taking on Oakleigh Chargers. Quarter time they lead by 1 point, 139 to 128. Yarra kicking to your left of screen. There's Norris in the ruck with a nice strong hit out for Yarra. Looking to get it forward, trying to run onto it there. And they're going to get it back straight inside 50. That's a nice clearance. Looking for a one-on-one, nice. I think she was looking for Ko to go to, but picking up the ball there is Fern Wannen and she's trying to get a pass out. The team was tackled straight away, and that was a nice clearance to start the game. That was the cleanest clearance we've had so far. Nice with a nice strong hit out again. It's going to go straight to Oakleigh, and Norris is going to half lay the tackle there, but it's good pressure. She's going to get the ball back now. That is fantastic. And give the hands off. Too far out to score. Marking there is Maslin. And Roxy Maslin for Yarra will take the kick. Lean back on it. It's just offline. It's another behind now. Now 1-4-10, leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. Oakleigh's going to look to get it go long, and it's going to be cut off there by Hargraves. It's a nice intercept mark. She's going to look to get it inside 50. She is at 60 metres out. Going for a nice mark. Can she find a teammate? Couldn't quite take the mark there. Using the hands there for Oakleigh was Rundle, looking for a teammate, but there's a lot of players around the ball from both teams. As the ball might spill out again now, Rundle's going to get it back. Tackle laid straight away. Ball's going to spill out. Can they pick it up here? Trying to pick up the ball there was Hayley Pappers. And Cody Goda's going to get the ball now. She's going to take a few on, have a ping at goal. Half looking for a teammate in the square there. There's Vincent, and the ball's going to trickle out of bounds. They're looking dangerous here. Yarra. Bit of a shallow throw in, and the ball's just going to... Oh, it stayed in play. Here's Cody Goda now. Could she pick it up? Kicked it, nice kick over her head. Got a bit of a shove for her troubles. A nice mark. Fantastic mark taken by Amy Burke. Slight angle, but she have to kick it about 30 metres. Let's see if she's got it in her. Lean back, and it's just offline there. They're now 1-5-11, leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. They're going to go on the outer side there, and they've found an intercept mark by Yarra. They're looking to be dangerous again early. Too far out to score. Looking for a teammate. Umpire said play on there. We have soccer off the ground and through for another behind. And they're now 1-6-12. YJFL are leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. Calling for the ball there for Oakleigh is Skinner. Doesn't quite set up for her as she wanted. Closely followed by Fern Wannen. Oakleigh's going to try and clear it, but good pressure there from Yarra Junior. One of them was Fairchild getting involved. He's catching out of the ruck there, and straight away got the boot to ball. Nice tackle there laid by Hargraves. The ball's going to spill out. Picking the ball up there was O'Brien. Hargraves is going to have it inside 50, looking for a teammate. Fantastic mark taken right out in front there. This is Maslin. She's going to have to kick it about 35 metres. She's going to look to go for a pass to her teammate standing in the right spot. Couldn't quite bring the mark down there was Ridewood. Unfortunately for Yarra. And they're Ball's still alive. They're going to look to give the hands off, but the ball was actually out of bounds. About 25 metres out from Yarra's goal. Once again, just like they did in the first quarter, just dominating territory here. Oakleigh look to go on the outer wing. The ball's going to be cut off though. Umpire said play on. We're going to have a ball up about 50 metres out from Yarra's goal. Showing the right spot there was Ridewood. But gets the kick, it was smothered. He's going to lay a tackle, good second effort there. The ball's going to spill out. Umpire said play on, there was no prior. It's inside Yarra's 50 now. Ball's going to spill out. In the right spot there was Rose now for Oakleigh. The ball's going to come back through the middle. Didn't go very far though. Nice intercept mark was taken there. And Yarra's going to look to get it in 550 now. Thought taking a nice mark there almost was Burke, but the umpire said play on. Backer for Oakleigh, doing well there. And coming out here is Maslin. Kicks a nice goal. Oh, it's a behind, sorry. And there's another behinder now. I believe 1-7-13. Leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. Nice mark there taken by Smith from Oakleigh. Got players screaming for it. She's going to go in the middle. It's a bit dangerous though. We've got a couple of players lurking. One of them there with the intercept there for Nice was a nice fist. Ball's going to come out this wing now, the broadcast wing. Picking up the ball for Oakleigh was Skinner. Going to get it back as Smith involved. There's Gilchrist, the skipper of Yarra. She's got the burn out to Fern one, and she's going to go for a bit of a run. She's got time and space. She's at a bounce. She might have another one. She's going to get it on the left boot. Unfortunately, there's no real teammate there, and it'll be seen over for a behind by Klein for Oakleigh. So that is another behind to Yarra. We're now 1-8-14. And Oakleigh still with the 1-2. Just 8 points now, trailing by a goal. They haven't had the ball inside their 50 yet this quarter. Nearly taking the mark there was Backer, but it was... She was made to earn it, and Yarra's going to get it straight back in. Taking a nice intercept mark in the hole was Spowett. Searching for Skinner. Couldn't quite take the mark. Here's Fern one, and she's going to get the ball back in. Lay a tackle. How's the umpire going to see this? The umpire's going to ball it up. No prior, but a fantastic tackle take. Sorry, the umpire's paid a dangerous tackle. The out-of-zone umpire. Ball's going to come to broadcast wing. Nice intercept mark taken by Pont, who's kicked Yarra's only goal. She's about 65 metres out. She's going to look to nice short pass. Intercept mark taken though. Taken by Johnson for Oakleigh, and it's come back and Fern one and almost taken the intercept mark there. Almost dragged it down, but it was a good spoil by Emery from Oakleigh. And they're going to get it back in now. Here's Hargraves. She's been busy. She's going to have a ping at goal. Or perhaps she was searching for Maslin, but couldn't quite get it as Oakleigh intercept here. Might be turned over again. The heat's still on here. Yarra applying the pressure, locking it in, and just getting the hands away there. But just going to have a looking for a pass. Taking the mark there was... Sorry, I'll try and find out who that... Having a shot. It's gone through the middle, and Yarra's found their second goal. Now 2-8-20. Leading Oakleigh 1-8. as this gets a bit darker here at Ford Park. This time Oakleigh going to get the clearance, get the hand away there. Backer's got the ball now. She's going to have a look to pass it off. It's got all the numbers here. Is it going to set up for them? Would have been easy for Smith in the square, but the ball didn't set up for them. Anyway, they're still on here. Fitzpatrick, tried to lay the tackle. Waiting in the square. She's going to get it back now, Fitzpatrick. She's going to go long on the outer side. She was the best on ground in her grand final for St Mary's, who defeated Warrandyte. Fitzpatrick was. Ball's going to come back in for Oakleigh's 50, and a nice, strong mark taken by Coda Goda. The ball's gone straight up in the air, not what she would have wanted, and is out on the full. Taking the kick here, I think it will be Cockrell. She's going to have to kick it about 30 metres. So it's a gettable shot, but it's obviously a hard angle. Let's see if the couple of players might make a late lead. One of them is Backer, who goes for a lead. So she's found a mark about 40 metres out. Calling for it there was Constanti, and almost taking the mark, but the ball spilled out. The ball's still live. Tackled straight away was Maslin for Yarra. The ball coming out. Still in Oakleigh's 50. They're still attacking here. Can Yarra clear it? She can. It's a nice kick away. It was just pushed off the ball there. Providing an option there was Fen Wannon, who's been the busiest player on the ground so far by a mile. And she's got the ball back again, speaking of, and she's also got Hargraves as a teammate she could have given it to, who's also been super busy, but the umpire deemed that she had run too far there. Taking a free kick was Taylor Spowett for Oakleigh. She's going to go down the corridor. She might be a risky option. Almost taking the mark for Yarra there was Fairchild. It's a high ball. Don't want to have to wait under that. The ball's just in the middle now. The centre square. We'll have a ball up. And it is Yarra Junior at the moment, 2-8-20, leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. If you're just tuning in, this is the Yarra Junior Youth Girls taking on Oakleigh Chargers. Most of these girls selected last night in Team of the Year, recognised for their fantastic seasons. Maslin was there to tackle without the ball, tackled and just got the handball away. Umpire said it was all fine. The ball's going to come out here, an important contest to win. It's going to be a 2-on-1 for Oakleigh. They've got numbers. It's got to use their teamwork here, and Shivers gets the ball forward. Fitzpatrick's in the hole. She can't take the intercept mark. Nice mark for Oakleigh, taken by Smith. Especially with Fitzpatrick there, who is usually really good at taking intercept marks. Picking up the ball there for Yarra in defence with Smith. Ran out of room, and ball will go out of the over the boundary for a throw in about 20 metres out from Oakleigh's goals. Bit of a fresh area in the ruck for both ruckmen. As the ball's going to spill towards this wing. A couple of Yarra players taking on a few players there and doing really well. Getting the ball board there was Hayley Pappers. Gains territory. Trying to pick up the ball there was Martinez. And giving up to Maslin. She's found Hargraves. But there's just a wall of Oakleigh players there, and they're going to clear here, but it's going to be on the full right in front of us. Kick who Spout kicked it out of bounds on the full. It's going to be taken by O'Brien. Brian's going to go for a short pass. Didn't quite hit her intended target, which was Martinez. O'Brien, who won the Div 2 Best and Fairest for the youth girls the awards last night. Getting the handball out, and just in time was Martinez again. Having to wait under it there with Smith. She's got support from her teammate there in Harris, and they go inside 50, and cutting it off again there was Fairchild, who's been fantastic so far. Sorry, taking the mark there was Fairchild. Going to look to get it to the top of 50. Almost taking an intercept mark there was Johnson of Oakleigh. Couldn't quite, spilled out. Going to get it back inside now. There's a lot of open space here, and if they want it, they can try and break through Oakleigh, but Yarra's going to clear here through Pont. Going to get it to the top of 50. Ball's just spilling around. We're going to have another ball in. And still Oakleigh just really struggling to get the ball down their end, and when they do, it's rebounded straight away. It's going to come back, and Fitzpatrick leading the race to it for Yarra, but it's Smith of Oakleigh is going to get it forward. She's got a teammate on. She's got Robbins. She got Cockrell, sorry, if she can find her. But Fitzpatrick, with her speed and strength there coming through the middle, she's going to look to get it there to Fairchild if she can pick it up in time. The ball sits for them. It does. She's given enough to Pont. They're looking to get it inside 50 now. Almost taking the mark. There was Martinez, who's been busy. Couldn't quite take the mark, but they kept it live. She got Vincent by herself, but the ball spilled out of bounds, unfortunately, for Yarra. There's that time and space. They're still leading by 2 goals. At the moment it's 2-8-20, leading Oakleigh 1-8. Towards the end of the first half here, Ford Park. Ball just another ball up on the far wing. It's been a high pressure game so far on this warm night here at Ford Park. Ball's coming back inside, forward 50 for Yarra now. Nice strong tackle there, but apparently it was too high, and they're going to take the kick. Might be a bit too far out to score though. That's Pont. Look to find a teammate. Look to the hotspot. Nice mark taken just before the siren. It's a nice looking kick. Just fades to the right there. There's Fern Wannon. Kicked it behind. And that is YJFL now. 2-9-21 leading Oakleigh 1-8. Keeping Oakleigh scoreless in that quarter. Been the dominant team so far, Yarra. Join us in the second half to see if they can keep that up. Welcome back, or if you're just joining us, it is the YJFL Youth Girls taking on Oakleigh Chargers. We're just getting ready for the second half as the players get to their positions, and it is Yarra 2-9-21 leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. They've been much better side so far, with Oakleigh having a couple of entries in their forward 50, being quite efficient when they do go in, but Yarra's just not allowed Oakleigh many forward thrusts at the moment. Warmish night here at Ivanhoe at Ford Park. Getting full use out of the lights. Nice hit out by Skinner there from Oakleigh, and they look to get the forward clearance as they haven't done much of that so far today. Get the pass off to Savage. Good pressure there by Gilchrist from Yarra as they look to get the ball out. And the ball stayed in. They're going to go long and down the outer side. That was through O'Brien. Got a bit of speed about her and going to be cut off here. We'll have a ball up on the far wing. Hit out down there by Norris. There's a pack of players around the ball. We'll have another ball up on the far wing. We have a swing and a miss. The umpire's picked out a free kick going the way of Oakleigh. That was Bailey Martin. It's been cut off, and they're going to go the other way. This is Hargraves. She's going to get the hands off. She's going to get it back. She's given it to her teammate in Fern 1, and she's going to get the ball back, looking inside 50. Ball's going to trickle out of bounds. She was looking for Maslin. We'll have a throw in about 40 metres out from Yarra's goal. Shallow throw in. Neither ruck getting to the forward of the ball. Nice fist there by Norris, but doesn't go very far as there's a pack of players around it. It's in Yarra's 50 now. They've got to be good in defence here, Oakleigh do, and Robbins finds her teammate on the chest. There's Klein, got the kick away straight away. Some clean play by Oakleigh as they look to give it, and it's been turned over. I think that was Gilchrist intercepting, and it's been another turnover, but this time Oakleigh with the ball now. I think that was Bird. Kicks towards the far wing, which the ball's spent a lot of time. And Fitzgerald getting it back in quickly inside 50 with a nice long kick. The ball's sitting about 30 metres out from goal now as a race. Coda, can she pick it up? The ball's going to have a ball up about 25 metres out from Yarra's goal with Coda looking dangerous. Ball's tapped straight over the boundary line, and we'll have another throw in about 20 metres out from Yarra's goal. Nice hit out down by Skinner there, and tackle, just got the boot to ball. How will this on the full? Free kick the way of Oakleigh. About 4 minutes played in this third quarter here. Is Yarra 21 leading 2-9-21 leading Oakleigh 1-8. Down to go across the far wing here, Oakleigh. Nice fist. They're going to move it quickly. Might be cut off. Yarra have got the numbers and they've got the speed here. Umpire said that was a throw. It was a bit harsh, but it's going to be a free kick. Going the way of Harris. Imogen Harris with the ball. It's about too far out. She's looking for a pass about 40 metres out. Sitting in the hole, I think, was Fitzpatrick. Couldn't take the mark. As well as Smith involved there as well for Yarra. Applying pressure. Smith laying the tackle straight away. We'll have another ball up. About 40 metres out from Oakleigh's goal. Nice hit up going the way of Oakleigh. Is it going to work for them? Fitzgerald laying a nice tackle. Umpire's going to pay holding the ball. Fantastic tackle by Fitzpatrick. Ball's going to come back the other way. Nice spoil by Rose now from Oakleigh. Getting away through there was Rose now again. Trying to get the hands out. It was a good tackle by Fairchild. Too strong in the ruck there was Norris. Getting it down this time. They look to clear. Nice pass. Looking for Coda Goda's not in the right position, but she's got a lot of speed about her. Can she get to the ball first? No, she can't. And Robbins of Oakleigh does. But they're going to get it forward here, Yarra, through Gilchrist. Sorry, Smith involved there. Catching it out of the ruck there was Bird, but the umpire's going to have it back. Going to have a ball up about 60 metres out from Yarra's goals. Umpire's picked out a free for a high tackle. Going the way of Daisy Bird. Look to pass. The intended target was Savage, but didn't quite sit for her. Doing well there was Vincent for Yarra. Oakleigh have got the numbers though. Back in the hands of Savage. Gives it off to Rose now and he's going to get it inside 50. Fitzpatrick might have laid a bit of an ambitious ball there. The umpire said it was all legal. Back up, trying to get it inside 50 there, but she was cut off. Nice tackle laid by Maslin. And the ball's going to spill out. It's in the centre now. Oakleigh looked to get it forward there through Bird. Gilchrist was trying to sit under it. Didn't sit for it. Fitzpatrick laying a nice tackle there. And then we'll have a ball up about 45 metres out from Oakleigh's goals. Ambitious tackle there by Wrightwood. That was a fantastic tackle, and the umpire's going to ball it up as there was absolutely no prior opportunity. They're going to come away with it here, Yarra. She's going for a run. Here's Fern Wannon. She's been the busiest player on the field all day so far. And she tries to find a teammate. She couldn't quite. Looking for Vincent. Couldn't quite get the mark, and Oakleigh's going to look to clear here. On the far side, they might run out of space. Umpire said play on. No prior. It's going to come back the other way for Yarra here. It's come back inside 50. Sitting under it was Robbins for Oakleigh, but the bounce didn't favour her. And the umpire's picked out a high tackle. Have to kick it about 25 metres. On a bit of a hard angle here. Going to play on around the corner. It's going to go to the teeth of goals. no one really wants it, and it kind of bounces out. It's still in play now. Doddle was leading the race to the ball there, and it sees it over for a boundary throw in. At 20 metres out from Yarra's goals. Ball's just hit back. It stayed in, actually. Good tackle by Hayley Peppers. And we went to pick up the ball, but was tackled straight away. About 10 minutes played in this third quarter here. Well, up. Nice intercept there was Fairchild. He's going to dish the hands off. Lays the tackle. Gets the ball back. Gets the kick away just in time. Koda tackled straight away. Umpire said holding the ball. Good pressure. I think it's going to go the way of Robbins, the free kick. It is Emma Robbins. Got Savage calling for it. Goes for a bit of a run and goes for a nice kick. It was Gilchrist under the drop of the ball. Couldn't quite pick it up. Nice tackle by Fern Wannon again, who's been real busy. And Oakleigh have got a free kick here. Going to go inside the middle. The corridor was a bit risky. He's going to come back the other way. Umpire said play on. Thought it was a nice mark to Fairchild, but wasn't 15 or it was smothered. It's in their 50 now. Yarra will have a ball up the top of the 50. Nearly 11 minutes played in this third quarter here. Ball's going to sit for Klein for Oakleigh. He's got time and space. He's going to go down the far wing. They've got to try and kick the ball here now, Oakleigh. That's near the boundary line. They're going to make it work. Too far out to score. He's going to have another bounce. Fitzpatrick is going to lay the tackle, and that's holding the ball. Fantastic from Fitzpatrick. That was a brilliant rundown. Her kick was smothered, unfortunately, but she's got the second effort there with the tackle and then kicking the ball off the ground. Can Oakleigh find a way through the stingy defence of Yarra at the moment? Not for the time being. They're going to fire again, Oakleigh. Kicking to the top of the square. Important one-on-one battle here. Kicking off the ground, and I think it's going to go out of bounds. So we'll have a throw-in just at the teeth of goal for Oakleigh. It's neither team scoring hit this quarter with 12 minutes played. Nose fist in there from O'Brien. Looking at the next to the pack was Bird, but we're going to have another ball up about 10 metres out from Oakleigh's goal. Fairchild with the hit out down there, but the ball's going to spill out for Oakleigh. They've got time and space if they can pick it up. Didn't quite get the handball right. They're going to come away with it here, Yarra. They've got plenty of time and space. The ground's opened up now. She's going to keep going. That's Fern Wannon. She's going to bang it long, looking for her teammate in Maslin. If the ball can sit for her, might roll out of bounds, but still kept in and eventually out of bounds. But that was fantastic there from Fern Wannon, who's been outstanding today. Just gaining some important meterage for Yarra, as the ball's about 60 metres out from their goals at the moment. They still lead by 13 points. Good hands there by Ridewood, but the umpires call for a ball up. We'll have another repeat. Boundary throw in about 55 metres out from Yarra's goal. The ball's at the top of Yarra's 50. Pack of players around it, but Oakleigh's going to come out with it now. On the far side. Gilchrist with the kick away. Nice kick. Nice mark there taken. Nice mark taken by Hargraves, who's been superb. She's looking inside. Couldn't quite find her intended target. And Hargraves is going to pick it up now. She's going to give the hands off. They've got time and space, but it wasn't quite right. She ended up handballing to Klein from Oakleigh, who's going to lay the tackle now. We'll have a ball up about 60 metres out from their goals. Bit of a nil-all draw in the ruck there. We'll have another ball up about 60 metres out from Yarra's goals. They're still leading by 13 points. 2-9-21, leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. Ball's inside their 50 now. Nice tackle laid. Is the ball going to spill out? Umpire let it play on and the ball came out, and there was a nice kick out for Oakleigh by Rundle. Picking up here's Hargraves, and she's going to have a long shot on goal. And the ball was out on the full, unfortunately, for her, and Oakleigh will take the kick. Just going to go for a bit of a run. Almost ran too far there, although the ball spilled out. It's going to be intercepted straight, coming back the other way. Nice tackle laid. How's the umpire going to pay that? Is that in the back? Oh, it was dumping tackle. Fair enough. They look to come in the corridor. That's dangerous. It's dangerous because McLennan was lurking for Yarra. Just going to get the hands out. Having a nice shot on goal. Is it going to go through this time? It does. We've seen a fair bit of play without a goal, and that was a fantastic goal. I think that was Hargraves. And Yarra are now 3-9-27, leading Oakleigh 1-2-8. They look to be getting away from Oakleigh on the scoreboard at the moment. About 17 minutes played in this third quarter. We're approaching three-quarter time. Nice hit out by Harris for Oakleigh. They're going to get the clearance though. Nice tackle laid by Smith from Yarra. So the ball's getting towards Oakleigh's 50. No one really wanted to get possession of the ball there. The ball's going to spill out here. There's Hargraves again. Look nice, ugly pass inside. It was touched, umpire said play on, so no one really wanted to mark the ball there. Klein getting the hands out, but coming out is Maslin for Yarra. Pont's got the ball now, gives it back to Gilchrist. Tackled straight away was Rose now. Umpire said play on. There was no prior there. We have another ball up in the middle. Approaching three-quarter time. There's a siren. It's three-quarter time. And it is Yarra Junior 3-9-27 leading Oakleigh Chargers 1-8 at three-quarter time here. They've had pretty much all the play, Yarra Junior, except late in the first quarter for Oakleigh. They haven't been able to put Oakleigh away until lately, but still they're only up. They've only kicked 2 more goals than Oakleigh, and they have had an extra 7 behinds. It's going to take a lot of big, strong effort from Oakleigh to come back and win this one. Stay tuned for the final quarter. and see if Yarra can extend their lead or if Oakleigh can get themselves back in the game here. Join us for the final quarter after the break. Welcome back, or if you're just joining us, it's three-quarter time here of the YJFL Youth Girls taking on the Oakleigh Chargers. Three-quarter time, Yarra lead 3-9-27 to Oakleigh 1-2-8. Use Yarra kicking to the left of your screen. And Oakleigh to the right. Going to have a ball up straight away there. They've brought the heat today, Yarra. Nice hit out down. Hargraves that was Maslin was tackled without it, but the umpire said play on. Ball's going to come straight into Oakleigh's 50 there. Gilchrist in the right spot there, providing support. Fitzpatrick as well, but looks like Yarra's going to come away with it. The ball doesn't have a great bounce there. It was picked up by Savage from Oakleigh. As umpire going to see that, and that's holding the ball. Then look to go on the outer wing pretty quick. Could throw a blanket over half the team right now. As we have a ball up on the far wing. Tackled straight away. The ball might come out. It's Gilchrist now. She's going to go for a bit of a bounce. Going to have a big, nice kick. Trying to get inside 50, but Oakleigh got the numbers there. In the spot there was Maslin. Taps it onto her teammate. Gets it out. Nice tackle. Umpire said play on. No prior. Have a ball up at the top of 50 of Yarra's goals. Oakleigh with the handball. Wasn't a great handball. It was a pressure straight away. Umpire said play on. Thought it might have been holding the ball. We'll have another ball up 45 metres out from Yarra's goals. Oakleigh's going to come away with it now. She was looking for her teammate in Harris. How's the ball going to sit here? Doing well there. Might have been taken high. And Gilchrist working hard there in support as well. That was Holly Tangy, who was probably taken high, but the umpire might have missed that one. Nice hit out by Ridewood. Gets the ball down. Lays a nice tackle. Follows back up onto the ball as well. Working hard there was Fern Wannon. Closely marking her opponent, Emery. Nice hit out down there for Norris. Gets it out to Ridewood. Looking for Fern Wannon. Lays the tackle. Nice tackle laid there by Hargraves. And on Bird. And we'll have another ball up. Just in the broadcast wing. The ball will be trickled over the boundary line by Emery there for Oakleigh. Norris with a nice hit out down. This time intercepted by Oakleigh by Martin. She's going to get it forward, but she was met by Fairchild, who applied the pressure. Going in hard there was Backer for Oakleigh. The umpire said holding without the ball. Didn't have possession. Free kick taken by Backer, who get rewarded for putting her head in over the ball. Looking for a pass. Doesn't really favour anyone there, and Gilchrist was in the right spot. Ball's going to spill out though. Tackled straight away. Umpire said play on. There was no prior there. Nice kick out defence by Vincent. And it's going to come back the other way. Or might have been Martinez in that. There's a shot on goal from Backer, and it's just going to roll through for a behind. Wasn't a terrible kick, but didn't have a kind bounce. Oakleigh will get their third behind of the day. So now 1-3-9. Trailing Yarra Junior 3-9-27 by 18 points. They would need a goal pretty soon if they were to get back in this contest. Here's Fitzpatrick running out of full back. She's going to have a bounce and kick it long. About a 45 metre kick. It's gone to a pack of players, but the ball stayed alive. Sorry, I thought it was about to go out of bounds. And we'll eventually have a ball up on the far far wing. Skinner was tackled there. Play on. Nice touch there. Not doing well not to take possession. There's Cody Goda. She's a star and she's kicked it far. She's looking for Maslin. She's got plenty of time and space. They're just going to pass it now. There's no hurry, and found Hargraves. Leading up at the ball there was a couple of players, but it's been intercepted here, and Oakleigh's going to come out with it, but it might go back the other way. Nice hands there. I think that would have been Ridewood having a pass, and it's found a teammate almost didn't quite take the mark there, tackled straight away. Umpire said play on. There was no prior opportunity there, and the ball's going to stay in. Oakleigh have done well to keep this in. Nice kick. It's going to come only as far as Van Wannen, who's going to get the ball back. Looking into the hot spot, looking for a nice pass. She was looking for Vincent. Didn't quite work. Martinez, sorry. He's going to try and do it all there. But it's just kicked through from behind there. I think that was Coda Goda. Now 3:10:28. Yarra leading Oakleigh 139. Leading by 19 points. Well, another. I was going to say a ball up here, but the umpire's found a trip. Going the way of Oakleigh. It's going to kick it long, and a nice intercept mark taken there. Fantastic mark taken by Norris. The ruck onto the chest, looking for Fern one in there. Umpire said it was a mark. Goes inside 50 pretty quickly there. And run out of space. We'll have another throw in at 30 metres out from Yarra's goal. It's a couple of minutes played in this final quarter. Throw in was a bit too far. No one really picked it up there. Looking to try and find a mark. Positioning herself well. But getting... Umpire has found a free kick. Might have held on too long. There's Burke taking the shot. 10 metres out, directly in front. Kicks it into the player on the mark, unfortunately. He's going to get it back. Got time to redeem herself. Doesn't quite. And there's a free kick going the way of Oakleigh. This time I'm going to find a mark. Nice mark taken by Skinner. She's been busy today. Hargraves was there. The ball come down. Fitzpatrick's going to get it now. Doesn't want to pick it up because she doesn't want to be tackled and holding the ball, but she did well there. Also did well, doing there well for Oakleigh was Firth. Norris with a hit out down. Picking it up there was Fern one and gets rid of it straight away. The whole pack of players to run into. Getting the kick away there was Fairchild. She was looking for Pont. It's not going to quite sit for her. She's being chased by Chivers. Ball's going to come back in the middle. Trying to get there with Smith of Yarra, but it was met by Cockrell of Oakleigh. And the ball's just pinging around at the moment. We've got a ball up about 30 metres out from Yarra's goals. No prior. We'll have another Ball up about 25 metres out from Yarra's goal this time. How's it going to sit? They're going to rebound here. Oakleigh through Backer, who's been really busy. Fitzpatrick is there, has been fantastic. It's going to settle. They've got a couple of players here, Yarra. Got the numbers, just got to hold Oakleigh up, and they do. As Constanti was tackled straight away. Coming in there. A ruck for Yarra was O'Brien. The ball didn't quite sit for Firth or Oakleigh. It does now, and they're going to come back the other way. Good smother by Hargraves. Coming in here again is O'Brien. Have another ball up in the centre square. Nice hit out this time. Down by Bird of Oakleigh. The umpire's going to ball it up again. Bird with a strong hit out down again. Tackled straight away. Nice tackle laid there by Skinner. Bird involved again. Bird too strong in a ruck again this time. Gets hit out down. Fantastic work there by Hargraves. They're going to come away with it now. Yarra, going to go for a bit of a run. Looking to the top of the 50. Ball didn't quite sit for them. Let's get up in here. Nice tackle laid. An umpire's going to deem that there was no prior there. About 50 metres out. Involved there was Ridewood for Yarra. Nice hit out again by Bird for Oakleigh, who's been very strong in the ruck in the last 15 or so minutes. Here's Fitzpatrick. Is the ball going to sit for her? She's going to come back the other way. Nice strong kick looking to 50. Trying to find her teammate. Couldn't quite sit for Ridewood. Anyway, they're going to look to get the ball back here. Yarra's a bit of a funny bounce. Ball's in the middle now. Important contest to win here. Gilchrist does well. But Oakleigh, they're going to come away with it here. If it can sit, just keep it in front of her. Trip paid. Going the way of Oakleigh. She's going to give up the hands. This time it's Skinner. They go for a nice long kick, looking for the target. The target's Constanti. Can she pick it up in time? No, the boundary line beats her in the end, and it's throwing about 20 metres out from the Oakleigh's goals. Nice hit out down by Norris. We're going to have another throw in about 15 metres out from Oakleigh's goals. They're still leading 3-10-28. Oh yeah, leading Oakleigh 1-3-9. Picking up the ball there for Oakleigh was Skinner. Didn't have room to move there. Nice snapper around the corner. Is that going to go through the middle of the goals? It doesn't. It's a behind. It's another behind, and that's their fourth one. That's Oakleigh now 1-4-10, trailing Yarra 3-10-28. It's been a pretty dominant display by Yarra. Hargraves has got the ball now. She's been one of the busiest all day. She's passed it to Fairchild, who's also been quite good. It's gone into corridor, unfortunately. Sitting under for Oakleigh was Robbins, who didn't quite work for her. Good pressure by Maslin, laying the tackle. Bird's got it back in 50, but underneath it there was Fitzpatrick, who's been super strong. Nice tackle laid there by Smith to not let Oakleigh have a shot on goal. Norris with a hit out down now. Might come back the other way. Bird did well to get involved in front of O'Brien. Ball's going to spill out now. It's getting in the hands of Fairchild, who's going to rebound for Yarra. It's gone out on the outer side though. Spowett for Oakleigh, getting the ball back inside. Nice mark taken by Gilchrist, who's had a fantastic season and was best on ground in their premiership. Is Heidelberg. The ball's important contest to win here. Legal push is in the side there. Nice work by Holly Tangy. She's looking for Pont. Is the ball going to sit? Lays the tackle Pont. Hargraves gets involved, as well as Ridewood. Who were opponents in the grand final, but teammates today. Bird again with the strong hit out. She's going to follow up and pick the ball up, tackled straight away. Ball's going nowhere, we'll have another ball up. Bird again, extremely dominant in the ruck at the moment. Hargraves picked up the ball, was tackled straight away. Sorry, that was Sophie Pont. Here's Maslin. She's busy early. She's going to go for a bit of a run. She's going to have a bounce. She's got plenty of space. Looking to the outer side. Looking for McLennan. Oakleigh laid the tackle, but Pi said play on. Got the hands away in time. Leading the rest of the ball there was first for Oakleigh. The ball stayed in. We'll have a ball up eventually. About 60 metres out from Yarra's goals. Gonna have a redo. Ball up this time. See that to Bird. Every player bar two are in Yarra's forward half here. It's gone in their forward line. It's not going to go through. It's going to sneak through for another behind. Now 3:11:29. Yarra are leading Oakleigh 1-4-10. Can Oakleigh escape here? Looking for the nice long kick, looking for Harris, who was juggling the mark, but the siren sounded anyway. And Yarra, 3:11:29, defeating Oakleigh 1-4-10 in a pretty strong performance. They were strong early without getting much reward on the scoreboard, and even though inaccurate, they still kept chipping away at the scoreboard and were just too strong for Oakleigh. Some of the better players for Yarra were Coda Goda was pretty busy early. Maslin was busy throughout. Ashafern won and was one of the best, especially early in the first half. Ridewood was pretty busy. Pont kicking Yarra's first goal was pretty good. Zoe Hargraves was fantastic. Probably player of the match. Gilchrist was really good in defence, and Norris was really good in the ruck. While for Oakleigh, some of the standouts was definitely Bird in the ruck, especially in the second half. Spowett was reasonably busy. Emily Rundle was pretty decent in defence, and Bridget Savage as well was decent, as well as Sandbacker, was one of their stronger players, putting her head over the ball and winning quite a few contested possessions. But thanks for joining us for the Youth Girls Yarra Junior Football League team taking on Oakleigh Chargers. And stick around, as shortly we'll have the boys match, which is still the boys, the youth, the YJFL boys youth team taking on Oakleigh Chargers, which will commence shortly.